Do you know how people catch monkeys in India? Obviously by using nets. That's what most of us would say, not really so. When I was a child, in my village, we had a monkey catcher. He used to do a show with the monkeys. On a weekly bazaar day, he would get 2-3 monkeys. He would perform some circus tricks. Then he will give some plates to the monkeys and they would go around asking for some money. What this guy used to do is to take a jar made of mud. So in rural villages, those days, we used to use such kind of pots for storing water, for making it cool. So it is a big jar, a small little opening on the top, vertical opening, very small opening. He would put some bananas, some peanuts in that jar, and he would go to a tree where lot of monkeys are there. He would go and keep that jar down below, and he will go and be hiding behind a bush. So monkeys are there all on top of the trees. They'll be looking, and they will come. They could smell the peanuts and they could see the banana, and one monkey would put its hand into the jar. It will hold those peanuts and banana with full fist. Then it's time to pull the hand out. It's not going to come out. Why? The opening, the diameter of the on the top, the neck of the jar is so small, hand will go like this, but the moment you make a fist, the diameter has become more, it won't come. So when the monkey is trying to pull its hand out holding that banana and the peanuts, and when it's not coming, that's when the monkey catcher who is hiding behind the bush would be slowly coming to catch this monkey. And monkey would look at that monkey catcher. It knows that if only it could leave those peanuts and bananas, it can pull its hand out, it can run to safety. But the monkey is in so much love with those peanuts and bananas, it would not leave them and will be keep holding and trying to pull. And meanwhile, the monkey catcher would come and catch the monkey, and rest of its life, and he will tie one rope, he will give one plate, and he will make the monkey to do circus. This is how people in rural India catch monkeys. Why am I telling this story to all of you? We too have evolved from monkeys. Though we don't have tails, brain is exactly like that monkeys. Our thinking is exactly like the monkeys. We want to become successful, but we don't leave our bad habits. We want fit body, but getting up early morning at 5 o'clock is something that you can't afford, because early morning when you are asleep under the blanket, AC on, you're able to dream about that your handsome, boy or beautiful girl, and you can't come out. The temptation, you know that only 1 minute, if you can leave those peanuts and bananas, only 1 minute you can jump out of the bed, and rest of the life you can have fit body. Only thing is, if you can leave bad company, you can become successful. Only thing is, if you can plan your day, you can become successful. If you can become more organized, you can become more successful. If you only can manage your time better, you can become more successful. If only you can work hard, you can become more successful. Every one of us know. The monkey too knows that by leaving those peanuts and those bananas, it can run to safety. But it is in love with those peanuts and those bananas, and rest of life, it becomes a slave to the monkey catcher. We too have become slave to our life, and we're living out of drudgery, being a slave to our life. So get rid of those bad habits. Leave those peanuts and bananas, and don't be in that mindset. Jump out of the bed early morning. Plan your day. Have a vision. Have a goal for a future, and then you focus. And I'm sure you are going to fly very high. That's what is going to become each and every one of us. That's what is going to make each and every one of us more and more successful. This is how people catch monkeys. So a nice, beautiful story for all of us to learn, that we have to get rid of these habits if only we want to become successful. Jay Simha signing off. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.